All right, do you have treasures at home that you think may be worth a small fortune?
That's right. Molly Reel is live with an Antiques Roadshow alum to learn more about some gems that could be hiding in your home. Molly.
That's right, you guys. To quote The Little Mermaid, look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? We have some real treasures right here on this table. So we're with Brian Witherell and Adam Anapolsky of Witherell and Antiques Auction House. Throughout the year, they are gathering and auctioning off really timeless items. So they put together a little sampling of what's really got them excited right now. Brian, you spent 23 years on Antique Roadshow. You kind of know what you're doing. And I have to imagine you've seen so many treasures that when things get you excited, it means they're really big deals. Take us through some of the things that are on the table that have you particularly excited.
Sure. So we look at a lot of property over the years, and we try to collect the items that have the most interest for buying and selling. So we brought some military items. We have an Indian Wars cappy, a clock from a World War II fighter pilot, a clock from the cockpit of a World War II fighter pilot, and Confederate buttons off of a uniform of a Mississippi soldier. Those alone are worth about $5,000 to $10,000. American art's always a great piece. This is a Grandma Moses painting. Adam's our graduate gemologist. He does
gold coins, diamond ring. Gold's historically high right now. If you have any gold, it's a great time to sell. We have a Rolex watch there. Rolexes are super hot. Yeah. Great items to sell right now.
And of course, those are flashy. You see those on a table, you think, okay, yeah, that's valuable. Those look valuable. Of course, as we come over here too, though, Brian, some things, you have to have the expertise. Tell us what this is. This is really a piece of history.
This is shocking, yeah. So this is, a former mercantile store owner became mayor of Sacramento in about 1920. He received the first transcontinental letter mailed from the East Coast to the West Coast. It was addressed and written from Calvin Coolidge, the President of the United States, and received by Mayor Elkins here in Sacramento.
And that's incredible fourfold for being the first transcontinental mail letter, for having Calvin Coolidge part of it, for the former mayor of Sacramento, and for the stamp alone.
And even for the stamp, yeah. So those are one of the great treasures that you never know what we're going to find when we wake up. We just get in emails, people bring us stuff. Another great stash was this comic book collection. So this was the principal at Dixon High School, graduated from Stanford, moves to Davis, puts his childhood comics up in the rafters of his house. He raises his family, passes away. We go there. They're doing an estate sale before we're going to get through picking, and then the estate sale takes over. We stumbled across these, and there was some amazing Silver Era comics. So Silver Era comics are 1960s, but the Holy Grail. This is a Spider-Man #1.
The first Spider-Man comic book. The first one. Now this one I can relate to. This was very much my generation, which I have to tell you makes me feel a little bit old, but I remember being on the playground, people got Charizard, and that was a big deal, and today it is still a big deal. Adam, we were kind of commenting on the nostalgia of that for us.
That's the best one to have. The first edition Pokemon cards are really hot right now as well. Great time. If you have some lying around, we'd be happy to take a look at them for you.
Okay, so again, we said, you guys do auctions throughout the year. You have one currently going through August 4th. If people want to find out how to maybe auction, or, go on auction, or, but yes.
So you can sign stuff with us and we'll help you sell it. You can go on our website, annexauctions.com or witherell.com. Write us an email with what you have, a couple of pictures, and we'll get back to you with some information.
Awesome. You guys, I have to imagine, if you are a comic book person, Spider-Man #1. It's a lot of spidey senses tingling out there. I'd have to think, right?
I bet you that's worth quite a bit.
What a treasure.
Thank you, Molly. Appreciate it.
All right, guys. All right, good stuff.